Getting back to you with another upload here once again after a very long absence. A video like this has been long overdue. I've been making videos with Farming Simulator 22, and I've been uploading videos like that, but I wanted to kind of get back to the roots of what this channel started on, and that was making videos with me included about the farm. And I had put one upload of my lawn and landscape business up, but that was a few years ago. That was with my equipment that I had when I first started. And as you guys can probably tell right now, I'm standing inside a trailer on one of my mowers that I recently just purchased here a while ago. The other one is right here in front of me, so you won't see that one just yet. But the mower that I'm standing on right now is a 2021 John Deere 652R, which means that the deck on this mower is a 52-inch mower. And then this is, as you can tell, a standard mower. So this is one of those commercial mowers you see guys standing on all the time. And so far I've really liked it and cannot complain about it. It lays a really nice stripe, does a really nice job of chopping the grass up if I'm not bagging. And so, yeah, we've made some upgrades here since that upload. And that upload, like I said, was quite a few years ago. But I figured it was time for a video like this. Kind of get back to the way things were before I started doing the gaming aspect of it. And just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on some things that have been going on here lately. The last year and a half has not been a good one for me and my family. We've just been going through so much stuff that I needed to put YouTube to the side and focus on more important things. Not saying that YouTube is not important, but family comes first, and when they are in need and we're going through a tough time, we go through tough times together. Not alone or not without, support from each other. So for the last year and a half or so, we have been dealing with some family issues in regards to some grandparents of mine. I had 3 grandparents who had some pretty serious health issues, and within the last year and a half, I have lost 3 grandparents, and they were the last of the grandparents that I had. I lost a grandpa on my mom's side, and then both my grandparents on my dad's side, so his parents, started to show their age, started to get sick. They fought a long battle to try to get better, but unfortunately they did not end up getting better, and they went home to be with the Lord, unfortunately. And it was one of them things where both my grandma and my grandpa, what they were going through and what they were dealing with, them going to be home with the Lord was probably it was for the best. Unfortunately, as much as I really wanted to see them get better and be around for a lot longer, it just was not going to happen. So we were mentally preparing ourselves for them to pass away. And then my grandpa on my mom's side, he passed away first, and it was very unexpected. He was here in December of 22, and then spring of 23, we were in the field, And if something was going on, he was always the one to call. It was never my step-grandma. And she called us at 10 o'clock, and we knew that something was not right. And we were thinking he was in the hospital, and we got the call that he had passed away. So April of 23, we lost him. And then my grandparents were dealing with their health issues. And then my grandmother passed away here January of 24. And then my grandpa passed away here in May of 24. So the last year and a half, I went from having 3 grandparents to having none. And I'm still trying to wrap my brain around the fact that all 3 of them passed. So, within a year, even though I knew that my grandma and grandpa, who were battling the health issues for a long time, in the back of my mind, I knew that it was going to come to the point to where they would want to pass away, and unfortunately it did. And like I said before, them passing away to be home with the Lord was for the best. But even if it's one of them things where it's for the best, it's still hard. It still takes a toll on you. And I think about them every day because all 3 of my grandparents were big, supporters of mine. They were a big part of my life. And now I get to spend the rest of my life growing up and raising a family and becoming more successful and not have them here to see it happen in person. Yes, they can see me in heaven doing all this stuff, but it's just not the same when they could have been here. So unfortunately, what we've been dealing with here the last year and a half has not been very good. And just things have been so crazy in regards to, all 3 of them not doing well and passing away. And like I said, it was just the best thing for me to do was just to put YouTube to the side. I tried to stay somewhat active so that you guys knew I was still out there, putting up short videos, uploading a few-minute video that wasn't edited or anything like that. Just to let you guys know that I was still around, was trying to upload gaming uploads, and I just did not have the time. And if I did have the time, there was something else that would come up and I would have to do instead. So I wanted to just let you guys know what, me and my family have been dealing with, and that's the short version of it. I'm not going to go into any details about what they were dealing with and what else happened. But moral of the story is that we've been dealing with 3 losses, and it's just been one of them things where I needed to take time off of YouTube and be there for the family. So I'm going to go ahead and step out of the trailer here, and we're going to step outside and just kind of show you, what's been going on here around home. Because I live around one of the pieces of dirt that we farm. It was not planted first, it was planted later, so you're not going to be able to see the first planted crop. But it's right next door. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in on it or not for you guys to see it. But needless to say, this spring has been very interesting so far. And let me step out of this trailer and I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay guys, so we're out here behind the property where I live, and this is some corn we have coming up here, and I'm not even going to attempt to walk out in the field, but what I want to try to show you guys is just how wet stuff is around here. We have been dealing with rain basically since the beginning of spring. I mean, there's some, you can kind of see it out there. I can't zoom in with my GoPro, but There's some water laying out here. There's some water right here where I'm walking, here on the lane. And there's even more water back here. So basically, since the beginning of spring, it has been wet non-stop. All the low holes, all of the low spots out here in the fields, and it doesn't matter where you're at, everybody has them. It's been wet, and it just will not stop whatsoever. It has probably rained anywhere from a ½ inch to over an inch literally since spring started, and we just cannot catch a break. So we do have stuff coming up. But it is just so miserably wet. That's a big low hole right there. Like I said, I can't zoom in with a GoPro, but that's a pretty big low hole right there that's underwater. Got some water right here. So yeah, it's just been a mess this whole spring. And when it did dry up there for a little bit, guys, you know, went gung-ho and started planting. And now we just can't seem to catch a break anymore. Mother Nature has been a royal pain in the rear all season for farmers, for landscapers like myself. It's just been ridiculously wet. And it's almost June, and we didn't get all of our anhydrous on for the corn, so we're gonna have to side dress this season. And we still have quite a bit of corn to plant and a lot of beans to plant still, but I don't even know if that's even gonna happen. So the sun comes out like this, and we'll have maybe 1 or 2 days of sunshine like this and then just get dumped on. So I don't know if anybody else out there is having the same problem that we are, fighting the weather, but I can tell you what, all of us up here in northern Ohio, close to the Michigan line, we are soaked. It's honestly starting to look like 2019 all over again. And that was a prevent plant year, and I'm really hoping that that does not happen again, because I've already experienced one prevent plant year in my lifetime. I really don't want to experience another one. So, well, that's pretty much the update we have on the field work here. We are just a little under the halfway point. We're close to it. I'd have to double check to see how many acres we have left. With me running my business 5 days a week, it's really hard to keep track of what all we have planted and what still needs to be planted and how many acres we have left. And when I was working pretty regularly, I was able to kind of keep track of that stuff a little bit better, but now I'm out of the loop a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video and kind of talk a little bit more about what's going to happen here in the future. and I decided I'd go ahead and close this video out with some FS22. Seeing as how we're not doing anything in the field, can't plant anything in the field, might as well go ahead and plant something here. So kind of just want to just kind of summarize everything here and just kind of conclude this video. So not going to be a whole lot of FS22 footage here, but so overall, the reason of my absence once again, I hate the fact that I've gotten into a habit where um, I say I'm going to be better about uploading, and then something happens, something occurs and interferes with my time on YouTube, and then I'm no longer able to get uploads out as frequent as what I would like them to be. And I apologize about that. That's not a good habit that somebody who wants to grow their YouTube account should be doing. I want to be active. I want to upload every day, or try to upload, every day. And go figure, I didn't get over far enough. I would really like to make this a pretty well-known account. But when you go almost a year like I have without uploading anything, you're not going to get a whole lot of views and subscribers because people think you're not there. And I get that. And I apologize for being MIA all the time. But I'm really hoping to change that. I'm really hoping, with things starting to, mellow out from the year and a half that we had. I'm really hoping that I can really kind of get back to, being able to do YouTube again, and really try to stick to all aspects that, I've tried to, include in this YouTube channel. I really want to keep the original stuff, that this channel started out with. And that's the farming videos of us, doing stuff in the field and working in the field. Doing stuff like that so that people can see that. Really like to start uploading videos of me doing the lawn and landscape videos, promoting my business that way so that people can see that stuff as well, and also continue with the gaming aspect, because this would be a really awesome thing for me to get into during the wintertime when things are slow. So something else I also wanted to kind of talk about was, I said I wanted to talk about what's going to happen here in the future, and those 3 things I really want to start, uploading here again, and just really want to try to, get my YouTube channel out there and maybe have something go viral, stuff like that, and just try to upload more frequently and make this an active channel again. So just some goals that I'd really like to achieve here, with this year that we've started out rough with. But I am going to say it is going to be a little bit harder for me to get videos of me doing stuff in the field, just for the simple fact that with me running a business now, 5-6 days a week, it's really hard for me to be at the farm a lot doing stuff. So try to do stuff, on the weekends and after work. But it's been really hard to do that because it's been raining so much that we just haven't really been doing a whole lot during the week or on the weekends. And if we do get a window where we can get in the field, I'm normally busy running my lawn and landscape business. So
in conclusion, I'm really hoping that I can really make this channel active and start, to see some views and start to see some new subscribers, and really want to try to get this channel going. Um, been doing this for quite a few years, uploading videos, and um, just kind of over the last few years of doing this, never really did it heavily, but I would really like to do, this a lot more often when I have the time. So, gonna try to not go as MIA as much. Gonna try to be better about keeping my uh, cameras with me so that I can create content and just be a lot better about it. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I want to thank you guys for bearing with me, for being, gone for so long, and uh, I want to thank you guys for subscribing and commenting, and just really uh, appreciate, everybody that's subscribed and that follows me. And so, yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you have a quick second. Hit that notification bell so that you guys can stay up to date with what is going on here on the channel. And I really hope to get another upload out to you guys here very soon.